Welcome back. Meddlesome Moth is back in the kitchen, and Chef Joe is preparing another tasty dish for us. This looks like tofu.
It is. You know, we're a gastropub, and so it's easy to go pork belly and comb-feed duck wings and things like that. But also, you know, especially in the market that Dallas is, we want to have some lighter items,
Let's
some
go
other
a little
options.
lighter, yeah. So I love a new idea of how to prepare tofu because it's not the easiest stuff to work with.
Absolutely. You know, it is. It's very versatile, so it'll take up a lot of flavors, and you know the kind of the quickest thing to do is go with an Asian flair on it, but it can be paired into really any cuisine that you like, just in the replacement of that tender protein.
Okay.
So just a little bit of canola oil and butter in the pan, a little bit of shallot and garlic.
Which everything's better with.
Everything gets better with that. And then
Butter and shallots and garlic.
what we've got here is just a little bit of hearts of palm. Now these are fresh, but they're very perishable. So we go through them, you know, pounds of them a day.
So these are fresh, but if you were making it at home, you could get the
You
jarred
could certainly
version.
use the canned ones. There's some great ones out there. And so, you know, we don't want anything to really get a lot of color or burned on here.
Right.
Now, if you're doing this at home and not on a quick segment, you would take the cabbage, add it in then, and just kind of let it start to wilt down. I've got some that I've already wilted down.
Okay.
So this is just green cabbage that's been chopped up, a little salt and pepper, and sauteed
you would
in
let
butter.
the cabbage wilt down with this sauteing in the pan?
Absolutely, yeah.
But it just takes longer.
So then the tofu, you know, it is a very soft delicate. This is a firm tofu, but it is still a soft thing. So what we do is just dredge it in a touch of cornstarch and then kind of fry it crispy. And so we'll add those in there and just let them get warmed back through. I did these a little earlier.
Yum.
And so then, again, you know, going with that kind of Asian flair, we've got some Thai chili paste, which is sambal. So it's got a little garlic, a little chili, but it's a very pure chili flavor. It's not like Tabasco or some of those where there's a lot of vinegar that would kind of overpower.
Right.
We also have mirin, which is a Japanese sweetened rice wine.
Okay.
And then just a touch of sesame oil. Now we want to put the sesame oil in towards the end because those flavors are kind of volatile, and it just
sparingly,
takes,
right? You don't want to use too much.
It just takes a drop just to kind of get it in there and get it warmed up. We'll just give it a little toss, and then once we see everything kind of starting to kind of cook through, I have
Yeah, because you can really smell the sesame.
Absolutely.
It's good.
So I've got a little bit of the sauce that we prepared up earlier, and you can use as much or as little as you like. The mirin's going to give you some sweetness to balance the heat.
But no fish sauce in it?
No fish sauce in this one. And also, if you like things very spicy, you can certainly add more sambal. You could add chopped jalapeno. You could add chopped serrano chilies or Thai bird chilies. And then we just want to let that sauce kind of reduce a little bit to get it to coat the items.
Okay.
And then we'll have 3 last little things, but you can see it's already looking pretty good.
What would you drink with this?
Now with this one, anything spicy, as far as food or wine pairings, you want to have something with beer or wine pairings, I'm sorry. You want to have something with just a little bit of sweetness to it to kind of balance that.
Mm-hmm.
So with something like this, maybe a Blanche de Brussels, a nice light Belgian white ale, or you know, a lot of our American craft brewers are making a similar white ale that works great for me.
And I love also too that your wait staff at Meddlesome Moth is they're educated about pairings and they're educated about making the recommendations.
Very much
what
so.
to drink with what you're eating.
So every day we're going through with our servers, going through several of the menu items, going through our specials certainly, but also going through beer tastings. And we've got, you know, every week we're doing. Every Saturday there's a rare tapping of a beer that probably nobody in Texas has had before, or you know, we do these great beer dinners coming up with single breweries from around the U.S. and internationally, and we actually have a whole Belgian brew week coming up where just about everything on our tap wall will be a Belgian beer, and we'll have special menus for that as well. So
okay, so you just reduce this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, it really smells good.
As you see it kind of tightening up there, we're just going to squeeze a touch of lime on it and throw a little pinch of fresh chopped cilantro in there, and then just chef's secret, if you throw just a nub of cold butter in at the end and work it into the sauce, that's how you get that really silky, unctuous kind of a sauce. So again, this is an entree. You can add things to it as you like. We sell it as one of our many shared plate appetizers. Relatively new to our menu, but something that we're really proud to have. And
it looks delicious.
Like I say, a little lighter item.
I'm going to grab a fork and taste it too. So that's what we love to do around here. So tell everybody where Meddlesome Moth is if they haven't been down there in the Design District.
Sure. So we're just down at Oaklawn and Highline, which is about 1 block south of 35E. Really easy
Gotta
to
give your
get
stamp
to.
of approval.
And you just a touch of salt here, but really easy to get to. You know, we have folks walk in every day. We have plenty of reservations as well. So
And the best shrimp and grits that I've had.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, so good.
So give that a try.
Okay.
It's just
Very
a
hot.
little spicy. I hope you like spicy things, but just a nice kind of light, bright flavor for
See,
summer.
Susie and Courtney were afraid of the tofu, and they're going to need to come over and taste this because it already smells so good. I can't cut it though. It's really hot in temperature. Oh wow, that tastes so good. It's hot in temperature.
Is
Careful.
this the tofu or is that the tofu?
That's
That's the tofu.
there.
It's hot.
And so it's just a nice kind of a.
It's
bland
good,
thing.
right?
So and you know it's a great replacement
See?
for any
You know, I hate it when I'm wrong.
Chef Joe, thank you for coming in.
Chef Joe, this
Thank
is
y'all for
really
having
good.
So glad to have you. Okay, would
You know what? I didn't come over here because I didn't think I was going to like it, and I can't fake it,
Well,
but I love it.
you got plenty more.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you like to try to make these dishes that we've had on the show today? Both of the recipes from Chef Joe will be on our website. You can find them at dthebroadcast.tv, or you know what? Just go into Meddlesome Moth and order them.
Absolutely,
And
we'll be
send-
waiting for you.
Send Chef Joe a message of how much you love it.